What is up, internet? It's your boy Tinku, and today we're gonna be doing a manga I found that I think should be turned into an anime. But before we do, don't forget to sub to the channel, watch those videos, like those videos, and of course keep hitting me up on the Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and comments below. And with all that said, guys, let's go ahead and get started. Today we're gonna be doing a manga that I read that I think should get an anime. A couple reasons. One, it's finished, so it's done. Could put finito, whatever they say. And the name of that manga is Sakai ka Kanajo ka Erabenai. I have no idea what it means in English because I couldn't really find one, but I've been reading it and its storyline is pretty interesting. It's something that I thought it was gonna be a typical rom com, harem type thing, but it wasn't. Had a couple of interesting points in it, so I want to go ahead and bring those up. It centers around a guy named Kauki. I believe that's how you pronounce his name, Kauki Nagagawa, and he's in love with his childhood friend Ayumi Fujisaki, and he's going to confess to her finally. They're in high school. They've known each other forever. And when he's about to, a girl named Jindao shows up, or Jindu, I think it's Jindao, shows up, and she says that she is Kauki's girlfriend. And this confuses everybody, and everything goes in a whirlwind. And so, what ends up happening is Jindao explains to Kauki that if he confesses to her, that the world would be destroyed. So she offers him to be his girlfriend and to forget about Ayumi, and the world will be saved, and Ayumi's life would be spared. And that's really weird, and it's pretty funny because in the first couple chapters, like when Ayumi finds out that he has a girlfriend, like a comet just comes out of nowhere and hits the ground, and so there's a lot of intertwined in there. I don't want to give too much away, but basically what's happening is Ayumi has this power, and every time that she feels emotions, good or bad, positive or negative, this power awakens and natural disasters happen. And so that's why Jindao is trying to prevent Kauki from being with her, because if he is, she'll be happy, or she might be angry, or when they get in a fight, or she gets jealous, bad things happen, things explode, and natural disasters happen. So he literally, if he's with his childhood friends, the one he wants, the world will end. And of course, if he picks Jindao, he will be able to do whatever he wants when he wants, but he will have to let go of his childhood friend. So that's the one storyline thread through the entire manga. But it gets crazy because they introduce a character named, I think it's Romeo, is how they pronounce it. And he's like a mercenary type character. And he is super awesome. I like his character a lot. And there's a few more characters that get introduced. That's really cool. But the overline story is there's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot more than it appears. So like the underlying thread is, yes, he has to make this choice between Jindo or Ayumi. And of course, he's not a typical MC. He actually is pretty strong in his convictions, which is one thing you can respect about him. But each chapter, each thing that keeps escalating, it always comes down. He has to choose between, ends up choosing between two things, and something bad happens, or something, doesn't happen. But there's a lot going on in there. It's a lot deeper than people would expect. The three main characters are intertwined more than you know. And of course, as you read it further and further, you get to know that story and know how they met, and so on and so forth. And of course, the underlying story about Ayumi and her power and stuff's going on. There's a lot of good story threads there. Some more characters introduced to throw a little wrench in the works there to see what's going on with that. And so I think it'll make a really good anime because, one, it's funny, it's serious, a choice is made because one has to be made, and the way they wrapped it up was it was bittersweet, I guess you could say, but it still ended and a choice was made, and you can respect it. Even if you might not like it, like me, I'm kind of torn on it because I get it. I just kind of like the way it ended because it just, you know, of course they throw in some comedy at the end to make it a little more lighthearted, and the way it goes and the way it would be animated would be pretty cool. There's a lot of good character designs in this manga. The two main girls, of course, um, Kalki, and some of the other supporting characters, even Romeo, has a pretty good character design, and just some of the stories in it are going to be great. So I would definitely recommend you read it. I really think it should get an anime. I think it'd be super awesome anime. But you know, with all that said, of course, tell me what you guys think. You guys think crazy? Do you think you think maybe I'm a little too much into the etchy comedy, whatever? Just let me know. And just remember, guys, if you can't trust the random fat guy you met on the internet, then who can you trust? And everybody have an awesome, awesome day.